Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I am super happy you're here. So before I get into what I'm doing, I'm just checking to make sure my peel base is dry, which it is. There may be a little bit of background noise. I am in the parking lot at the train station waiting for my train that I'm finally gonna make it to go pick up my son. And there's some freight trains going by. I have my window down because I'm super hot. I just had to literally hand plow a parking spot for overnight parking. They only have a certain amount of spots, and the ones that are filled, or the ones that aren't filled, I should say, are filled with snow. There's no way I could get my car in the spot. So I took my windshield cleaner, my ice cleaner. It's one of the longer ones, not too long, but like 2 or 3 feet long. And I had to sit there and shovel out a spot with a ice cleaner thing. I don't know what they're called right now. My brain is not functioning. Okay, we are getting into this beautiful pink Ooh La La from Mama Makes Her Own Dips. And we're just doing a simple, I just needed something simple but pretty. Have to have pretty, obviously. So I'm doing this really pretty pink, and then I will do this beautiful brown with the prettiest fine glitters. I think it's fine glitter. I think so. Shimmers. I would call it more a shimmer than glitter. We're gonna do 2 dips of the pink, 2 dips of the shimmer color, and then we'll ombre the middle finger. And then I do have a little nail art that I am doing on my pinky, just a tiny bit. And I'm also going to be fixing a mistake, which I will talk about later when we get to that point. For right now, I'm going to let you guys watch me dip my nails while I take a breather, because I'm out of breath, I'm hot, I'm uncomfortable, and I'm wet from shoveling snow like a mad woman. I'll be right back. Okay, we are going to get into this beautiful, I can't read what it's called, but it will be linked. It's just a gorgeous shimmer. I was just kind of getting the stuff that fell around the edges. I did want to talk about these liquids. So my goal was, when I did my unboxing video last week, was to talk about the dip liquids, and then I got carried away like I always do in all my videos and didn't talk about anything I had planned on talking about. Because if you guys don't know this yet, which I'm pretty sure anyone who watches me on any kind of regular basis knows, I am scatterbrained. Literally, I'm not very good at focusing, and then I always have these plans of what I'm going to talk about, and then I get rambling and I forget. So I'm not going to forget today. We are going to talk about the Revel sensitive liquids, what I think about them, if I recommend them, all that jazz. But first, I'm going to insert a clip of a video I just took sitting in the parking lot. It's so awesome. So I'm going to let you guys watch that right now. Hi. Hello, beautiful. Hi. Do you want to come say hi? Okay, goodbye. That is one of the things I have a love-hate relationship about being here in Montana is I see deer all the time, and like I've seen 4 just since I've been in this parking lot, and they're beautiful. But 3 did try to kill me on the way here, crossing the highway right in front of me, slamming on my brakes on sketch roads. Not fun. So yes, I love them when I'm not in my car or when I'm stopped in my car. I do not like them when I'm driving, and they get hit all the time here, which obviously is super sad. And whenever I'm driving and I see one, it breaks my heart. I do have deer whistles on my car, so that does detour them from, like, if I'm driving and they're in the middle of the road, which they really like to gather in the middle of the road for some odd reason, they do scatter. So the deer whistles are amazing. I highly recommend them if you're in an area where you have a deer issue. Anyway, back to nails. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I did leave my audio in just because I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we're going to talk about our nails now. So I don't know if you guys are noticing or not, but when I go in to do my second layer, even though I'm gathering the same amount of liquid on my brush as I do the first layer, and this is a brand new bottle, that's usually when you have an issue of too much liquid, it's like I'm having to go back in and get more liquid a lot. It's very thin compared to the Color My World odorless, and it's not that I like it or don't like it, it's that I'm not used to it. I've been using Color My World odorless for so long that I'm so used to that consistency that it's just gonna take me some time, I think, to get used to these. I do like them because they do seem to dry faster. I have nothing to say about top coat because they only offer the gel top coat, and I refuse to buy that. I'm not buying something that I will likely not be able to use. So I'm just going to stick to, right now I'm using the Daisy Dips. It is odor. I do have to stick a filter in my nose, but that to me, that's fine. But yeah, so I do like them. I'm going to keep using them, and I will report back, give it a few weeks of getting more used to using them. I'm losing my words right now. Because I did get 3 base coats and 3 activators. But let's talk about the odor, because they're advertised as odorless. They're definitely 100% odorless. I don't notice any smell at all from the dip base or the activator, which is a little weird because a lot of activators, odorless activators, oh geez, the car next to me is trying to leave, which makes me so nervous. I do not want to get hit. A lot of the odorless, oh God. Sorry, I was distracted by the truck next to me trying to back out with my car sticking slightly further out than it probably should have been. Then I decided to be really smart and move my car over since he was gone, and now I'm stuck. So now my fiance has to come and rescue me. Thank God the train isn't supposed to be here for like another hour and a half, so there's time, but holy crap, this is a crap show. I'm going to let you guys watch for a minute. No, I'm not. We're doing activator. And then I'm going to file and buff off camera like I always do. So I do 2 layers of the activator, and that seems to work pretty well with these liquids. I usually do 3 with the Color My World. But with these, 2 seems fine. I give it a few minutes. They're hard and good to file, shape, buff, all that good stuff. And then when I was filing, somehow I chipped, which I never had done this before. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the liquids. I'm sure it was my peel base or what, I don't know. Or maybe I didn't get enough activator on the very tip of my nail, but I think I show you right here, hopefully, maybe I already showed it or tried to show it. Oh, I'm scrubbing my nails off. I did I chipped a little bit off of the shimmer dip on the ombre nail. Just the tip. Okay, there, I'm showing it right there. So like just the tip, but it would drive me nuts. So I'm going to show you guys how I fix that. So I am going to use the Color My World odorless just because it is a little thicker. So I put some activator down first because when I put the dip on it, I want it to dry right away. So this is the top coat. It's all I have left of the Color My World for right now. They were closed when I ran out, so that's why I was like, okay, well, we're going to try something new. So I just put a little bit down, and now I'm going to mix some of the shimmer dip into it. And at this point, I was like, well, I'm doing this anyway. I might as well do a little nail art on the pinky. So I did end up doing a cute little heart, which you will see in a second. But so I put some liquid down. You want it to be pretty thin, but not too thin, but not too thick. So getting the right consistency is pretty easy. You'll know when you see it. And then I'm just going to put a little bit at the tip of that nail where it's chipped, and that will fix that. And it's been 3 days and it's still going strong. No issues, no re-chipping, nothing like that. And then now I'm going to do a little heart. So I just do 2 little dots and then I will connect them. And that's it. That's all there is to it. It's nice and easy. And it dries instantly. So that is also a huge bonus. And then we will, oh, this is the little filter things I use in my nose when I use anything that has odor in it. So since I am going to use the Daisy Dips Nail Co. Dip top coat, I do use that. I just shove it in my nose and bam, they work so good for short-term use. I've done like a couple manis a few days in a row using those, and after a while it's like, I don't think they work as good, or it's just too much exposure. So that's why I decided that I would no longer use regular dip liquids with the filters unless it was just for a top coat here and there. So we are going to wipe off. We waited our 2 minutes after we activated, and then we're going to top coat, and then we're going to be done. So I'm going to let you guys watch the top coating, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are pretty much wrapped up with the top coat. I'm sorry, this video has been kind of a hot mess. I don't think I will ever do a voiceover in a parking lot again. It has been one thing after another. I'm using ripened raspberries from Oil Oasis. Doesn't matter what you use whatever you love, whatever you like, but cuticle oil is super important, especially after all the filing and powder you're putting on your nails. You're really drying out those cuticles, and it does promote nail growth from what I have heard. Don't know for a fact, but from what I've heard. So yeah, so we are done. I really hope you guys at least somewhat enjoyed this video. It was a mess, and I'm kind of in a not good place right now because I'm extremely emotional about getting myself stuck, and my boyfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call him, has to work super early in the morning, and I'm making him drive 30 minutes to come unbury me. I tried everything I could think of to get myself out so he didn't have to come, but I'm pretty sure I just dug myself in a deeper hole, literally in the snow. So it is what it is. I'm just glad I'm finally gonna go get my son, because I haven't seen him for over 5 weeks now, and that's the longest I've ever gone without seeing him. So hopefully this nightmare is almost over. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting my channel. If you're new, if you could give me a like and subscribe, that would super help me out. I'd really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.